Diepsloot residents on the warpath. This after news of the arrest of the main suspect reached them. The 29-year-old was taken into custody hours after police issued an identikit. A tip-off led them to Alexandra in the early hours of this morning.
He was born and bred in KZN. He then moved to Alexandra, where he spent his early childhood days, and then later on moved to Diepsloot. So he's got the connection with all those areas.
The man will face charges of murder, rape and kidnapping alongside 4 other accused. They appeared in the Pretoria Magistrate Court today. Their families are still in shock.
I don't think he can do something like this. I don't believe we can do something like this.
The girl's relatives have welcomed the latest developments.
One of the things that we have agreed with the family on is that let us use tomorrow's funeral service to pray and ask for divine intervention and ask for God to intercede, because this is something that must never happen to anybody's child.
But residents are still angry and try to force their way into the police station where the suspect was held.
As a community, we want to solve him. The same thing he did to those children. We want to do it.
I want him killed.
We want this man to face the sentence. The thing that he have done in Diepsloot, really this thing we are not going to tolerate or accept it at all.
The ANC Youth League led a protest outside the station. But youth claiming to be EFF members almost clashed with protesters. Police managed to calm tensions.
We are saddened by the brutal killing of kids. We think that is a shameful act.
The 2 toddlers will be laid to rest tomorrow. Residents say the arrest of the main suspect has brought some relief, but they say they won't allow the situation to continue and will take the law into their own hands against criminals running amok in the area. Angoma Mkunu, SABC News, Diepsloot.
Right, now at the beginning of the bulletin we asked what sentence you think should be given to the Diepsloot murders if they're found guilty, the suspects who have been arrested for allegedly being involved in that killing, and what would act as a deterrent, and your responses have been interesting.
Yes, you responded on at SABC News Online. Mashlodi saying, unfortunately, there will never be a punishment good enough for people like this. Norman tweeting saying maximum sentence for perpetrators and more than 20 years for the parents of the toddlers.
Dumiso says, since there's no death penalty here, life without the possibility of parole will do. And Pat Volwana says life in prison should do in this particular case.